Hello and welcome to TalkTV's Weather Roundup, where we look at the forecasts making headlines around the world. I'm Isobel Lang. Close to home, well, we're losing the mild weather and seeing Caldera coming in behind this cold front. A little bit of wintriness in the far north for a time, maybe even some icy patches, and then this next cold front tends to fizzle as it moves southwestwards, again bringing some snow for the higher parts of northern Britain, a bit of a blast of northerlies just for a time, coinciding with spring tides, high spring tides that could bring some high waves for the east coast. But after that, high pressure builds in. It's a quiet weekend where the cloud breaks, though, some frosty nights. And moving across the Atlantic, severe weather for parts of Brazil. São Sebastião recorded 627 millimetres of rain in just 24 hours. An incredible amount of rain in such a short time meant widespread flooding and landslides as well. And just to put that in context, in London, Heathrow Airport, we get around that much in a whole year. Well, continuing with the very wet theme then, and let's head to New Zealand, where there's been a lot of rain so far this year, and it's coming two very distinct spells. One at the end of January, where Auckland was inundated with wet weather in just a few days, over half a metre falling there. And then again, of course, around Valentine's Day, we had cyclone Gabrielle. Luckily for the first test, New Zealand against England, they managed to escape that storm. It was just a few days after it had passed to the east. But we do have some interesting weather on the way for the start of the second test this week in Wellington. A frontal system coming up from the south to bring a colder change and also some rain that could bring some disruption for the first day or two. And moving into Europe now, and high pressure has been dominant for several weeks. It's really been dry across much of France, through Italy, particularly North Italy. And there's quite surprising images in the canals at the moment in Venice for tourists there. The river's really running dry and the canals are particularly low at the moment due to the lack of rainfall and low tides. The gondolas can't even get up some of the canals at the moment. So a bit of a shock, but actually in the forecast, some rain is expected in the next 7 days. And that's our weather roundup on TalkTV.